The Evolution of Cooperation, originally a 1981 paper by American political scientist Robert Axelrod and English evolutionary biologist W. D. Hamilton, was later expanded into a non-fiction book in 1984. It stands as one of the most influential works in political science, stemming from its insightful analysis of cooperation, particularly showcased through examples from World War I and various game theory scenarios, like the prisoner's dilemma. The authors articulate their primary objective in the book: to formulate a comprehensive theory of cooperation, aimed at elucidating the conditions necessary for its emergence. By grasping these conditions, they argue, one can effectively cultivate cooperative behaviors in specific contexts. They delve into exploring motivations and incentives for individuals to collaborate in the absence of a centralized authority mandating cooperation. Central to their analysis is the prisoner's dilemma, a seminal thought experiment. In this scenario, two criminals, interrogated separately, face the dilemma of whether to betray each other or remain silent. The outcomes are stark: mutual betrayal leads to harsh sentences for both, while betrayal by one and silence by the other result in freedom for the betrayer and a severe penalty for the betrayed. Opting for mutual silence yields a moderate sentence for both. Through dissecting such scenarios, Axelrod and Hamilton illuminate the intricate dynamics of cooperation, offering valuable insights into human behavior and societal interactions. When each prisoner opts for rational self-interest, they inadvertently harm themselves, realizing that mutual protection would serve them better. Though hypothetical, this scenario serves as a valuable starting point for the authors to explore potential instances where cooperation is advantageous. To illustrate further, they organize a computer tournament emphasizing the benefits of cooperation. Surprisingly, participants still attempt to exploit the system for personal gain, jeopardizing the tournament's sustainability. Refusing cooperation may yield short-term benefits, but undermines the essential rules for the game's continuation. In essence, winning doesn't always align with the primary goal, sustaining the game. Termed collective stability by the authors, it describes a state where individual strategies aimed at personal gain threaten the collective's endurance. What's the value of dominance if it comes at the expense of destroying the very structure being ruled? The authors assert that the real challenge lies in identifying scenarios where collective stability is paramount and how large groups collectively recognize these conditions. Transitioning from theoretical games, they highlight real-life instances, such as the trenches of World War I, where principles of cooperation theory manifest. If both armies attempted to invade each other's territory in the conflict, significant losses would afflict both sides. Conversely, if each side maintained their positions, casualties would notably decrease on both ends. Although this strategy might not hasten the war's conclusion, it eliminates the looming threat of near-certain destruction. According to the authors, this scenario exemplifies the prisoner's dilemma in practice. Interestingly, trench warfare serves as a more compelling illustration of cooperative theory than the prisoner's dilemma. Unlike the assumed friendship between prisoners in the dilemma, opposing forces in trench warfare cooperate despite being sworn enemies. Beyond social experiments, the authors delve into wildlife biology examples where cooperation ensures a population's survival. Importantly, this cooperation arises without the presence of coercive governments enforcing social contracts with severe penalties for defectors. The authors argue that such governments aren't the most effective means of fostering cooperation. True cooperation, they contend, stems from a shared sense of community among individuals. The Evolution of Cooperation offers intellectually stimulating content, grounded in scientific and mathematical evidence rather than mere anecdotes. Consequently, its arguments regarding the significance of cooperation and the underlying motivations for cooperation resonate more persuasively. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.